Hello everyone, Malarndirri McCarthy here, coming to you from the lands of the Ngunnawal and Ngambri people. As a saltwater woman from the Yanyuwa Garawa peoples of the Gulf Country, I acknowledge the Gadigal people of the Eora Nation, on whose country you are gathered today. I pay my respects to elders past and present. Thank you to Business Sydney and the Kari Foundation for hosting this important event and for your continued commitment to economic empowerment and strengthening the Indigenous business sector. Today marks the end of another successful Indigenous Business Month. It's a reminder that when we work together across government, business and community, we can unlock opportunity, build prosperity and create lasting change. Across our beautiful country, Indigenous businesses are thriving in construction, professional services, hospitality, tourism, the arts and much more. These businesses contribute more than $16 billion to our national economy and employ more than 116,000 people. But their impact goes far beyond numbers. They employ Indigenous people and play a vital role in strengthening identity, pride and connection to country. At Garma this year, the Prime Minister announced the First Nations Economic Partnership, co-designed with the Coalition of Peaks and the First Nations Economic Empowerment Alliance. The partnership, which we signed last month, is a commitment to work together even more closely to deliver better economic outcomes for Indigenous Australians. It's a new approach, one that supports independence, empowerment and long-term economic security. Our government is proud to back Indigenous businesses through a range of initiatives, including the Indigenous Procurement Policy. Since 2015, more than 80,000 contracts worth over $12.6 billion have been awarded to more than 4,500 Indigenous businesses. This includes making it easier to report blackcladding, because every contract should build capability and long-term success. We're also increasing the Commonwealth's procurement targets. At the same time, we continue to invest in Indigenous business and employment hubs, the First Nations Clean Energy Strategy, and other programs that support enterprise and innovation. I want to acknowledge the organisations that advocate for and support Indigenous businesses, from Supply Nation and Indigenous Business Australia to local Indigenous business chambers and networks right across the country. And of course, the Kari Foundation. Kari's work empowers First Nations people, strengthens identity and builds bridges between communities and corporate Australia. It's a shining example of what's possible when culture, community and opportunity come together. Thank you all for being here today and showing your commitment to Indigenous business. Together, we are building a stronger, fairer and more inclusive economy. Yo, Boji Butter.